Hi everyone, this is Marjorie. Today I'm going to use this Hobby Lobby wreath work form, and I've got this 21-inch mint green deco mesh. And I'm just going to take and actually fold it under about 4 or 5 inches, and I'm going to scrunch the end together. And then what I'll do is I'll add it on one of those tinsel ties and attach it right there. You can start at the bottom, the top, or however you like. I always like to start at the bottom because it's easier to work that way from bottom to top to me. So I take where I added it into the tinsel tie and I measure 10 inches, and then I attach it to the very next tinsel on the work frame, and then I just give it a few good twists. Now here I'm just unfolding the poofs, making it nice and fluffy. You don't have to do that at that time. You can go back and do it, but I like to do it as I go because I like to see how nice and full it gets. And I just do that all the way around. I think on this there was a total of 17 tinsels on there, so I think it's one less than I typically do. On the when I create the work forms, it's 18, but this was 17. So now that I got to the end, I do just take a zip tie and clip it onto the work frame and trim it off. So these are 22-inch red and white striped mesh. I'm just doing the ruffle method where I curl the bottom of one end and walk my fingers up to the other end, ensuring that at the top that is folded under about the same amount as well. So I will take and place one of these little bundles in each of the tinsel ties. So once I have everything in there, I've got this gorgeous ribbon. I just love it. I love the mint green, red, and white. It's a beautiful combination. But it looks kind of like little, I don't know, sugar cookies to me. The little Christmas trees on the 2.5-inch ribbon looks like sugar cookies to me. But I think they're so pretty. I love pastel colors. And I added it with this kind of candy striped red, white, green, and mint green 1.5-inch wired ribbon. I think they pair nicely. And I just go ahead and add one of these 14-inch tail sets into each of the pipe cleaners. And as I go, I just go ahead and rather than cut the tinsels down, I just roll them down and hide them in the mesh. So here's the inspiration, was this beautiful mint green, red, and white Merry Christmas sign. I got it from Craft Outlet, and all I'm going to do is take some of these little mounting cable tie mounts and glue them to the sign. All I'm going to do is just stick it right to the sign. I don't use any super glue on this one. You actually can if you would like to, but I'm going ahead and putting hot glue around the perimeter of my little cable mounts, and that should be sufficient. Now I'll set that aside, and while it's drying, I'll go ahead and make the bow. So this is a better look at the ribbon. Is that not so cute? So I make multiple loops on each side. I start off with 6-inch loops. The top short tail is 7 inches, and then I go with, I want to say it was like I think I was going to start off at a 14, and then I think I went with a 12-inch tail. I mean a 20-inch tail. And then you'll see I just go through and I add this 1.5-inch velvet ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off. And I layer the ribbon on, but the loops, I make them a little bit shorter as I go. So I didn't have much of this ribbon left, and I just added one long tail, one set of loops on each side, and a short tail. And then I wanted the star of the show to be this candy cane-like ribbon, and so I just finish off the bow with this. I do make a little small center loop, that way it can hide the floral wire when I have the bow attached. And if you want more tails, you can always add, you don't have to add as many loops each time. You can add like one loop on each end, and just add more like that. Or you can actually add in more ribbons. It's absolutely up to you. So here I only put ribbon tails initially in 15, and so the other two I'm just rolling down so you can't see the tinsels. And I attach my bow, making sure that I attach it to the wire frame and not pulling it down too far. As you can see, just struggling just a little. It happens from time to time. But now I finally got it added on there, and then I'm just going to start fluffing the loops and arranging them how I want them to be. And then I'll go back and cut the 1.5-inch ribbons at an angle. And then the 2.5-inch ribbon I will cut at a dovetail. And I'll do the same thing for the longer tails as well. So here I thought, since I didn't use as many tails, long tails on the bow, I thought it would be best for me to go in and add an extra set of ribbon tails just so it wouldn't look so bare. And so that's what I'm doing here, cutting my ribbon at 14 inches, dovetailing the 2.5-inch, and then, cutting the 1.5-inch at an angle. Just find the middle, pinch it, and then add it right into the tinsel tie. So here I'm just going to trim the edges. And then I think I actually go back and trim the edges on the 1.5-inch ribbon. I just take a spool, an empty spool from some deco mesh, and I curl up the ribbon. And I like the 1.5-inch curled. I don't know so much about the 2.5-inch curl, but I like the 1.5-inch ribbons curled. And then I'll go back through and kind of shape the 2.5-inch ribbon, and then I'll trim it down some. Here I'm taking some floral wire and attaching it to my sign so I can attach my sign to the wreath. And you can use pipe cleaners, floral wire, whatever you have on hand. And I just find the place where I want it, and then I feed the floral wires down into the deco mesh and attach the sign that way.